Welcome to the second episode of Intellectually Speaking. I'm your host, Matt. I got the fam back with me. Got Eli in the building. I got Ken in the building. I got Sarah in the building. We got another part of the fam in the building for this one. Got Chris in the building.
Get money.
Yes, sir. And last but not least, we got ForwardAlways himself. We got Lante in the building.
Yes, sir. You know it.
But before we start this episode, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe? Let me know that y'all rocking with this podcast. So before we get into the first topic, I want to ask y'all a question. What is the purpose of life? Like, what do y'all think the purpose of life is? We're going to start with you, Eli, and then we're going to work our way down.
Purpose of life?
Yes, sir. There ain't no wrong answers. Whatever you think the purpose is.
Yeah, all right. I think, to me, I think the purpose of life can be a whole bunch of things, honestly. I feel like it ain't one certain thing. So, I don't know. I just think spread love. You know what I'm saying? And basically to me, I think they all like fit in the same category too. Love, peace, unity, stuff like that. So I feel like, those, go in the same category, but also to leave a mark as well. You know what I'm saying? That to me is like not like you don't got like, you know what I'm saying, to leave like a big mark across the world, but as long as, certain people, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, get like what you trying to, get across, like they know, then yeah. But shit, it's a bunch of things, but shit, I'm
going to you, Brother Kent.
Okay, so you understand what I'm saying. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose.
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Like that can be a bunch of different things, One purpose could be like dedicating yourself to your family or dedicating yourself to a career. Basically, just finding your place in the world, like what you want to do to leave an impact.
Definitely. Going to you, Brother Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off Kent because I feel like you gotta find like your purpose in life, and like you gotta have like basically some type of effect on the world. Like you should at least try to have some type of effect. Whether I'd rather it's good or bad. It should always be good. But other than that, I just feel like you should be trying to better yourself too. And really, that's it.
Definitely. Going to you, Sister Sarah. Yes,
I feel like the purpose of life is to serve others and to serve yourself simultaneously. Basically, in a nutshell, finding your purpose and then using that purpose or your skills to just serve others. Literally, whatever that looks like for you, and leaving your mark, just like what Elijah said, and elevating yourself. Sure.
Definitely gotta elevate yourself.
Yeah.
On to you, Mr. ForwardAlways.
Basically, I would say becoming the best version of yourself. Basically, that basically ties down to what y'all basically said in a way, but becoming the greatest version of yourself so that you can basically reflect that energy or, positivity on the others in the world. You know how they say you gotta heal yourself before you can heal others. That, to me, that shit is true.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I feel like that's true, because you gotta go deep within yourself to actually find out who you are. You can't be giving people energy or
stuff that they can't vibrate with, if you get what I'm saying. If like, say for example, if somebody has a low energy vibration, right, and you are of a high energy vibration, y'all not going to connect on that vibration because y'all not on the same, you get on the same wavelength, if you get what I mean. So I just feel like finding yourself, becoming the greatest version of yourself. That's it.
Definitely. And just to kind of cover what y'all said, piggyback off of what y'all said, I feel like life is about like balance, a balance between like your reality and your destiny. If y'all feel what I'm saying. It's like just to kind of explain that, like, you know where you want to be, and you gain an understanding of your purpose, right? And it's like whether you want to inspire, create, build, etc. And it's like the reality is we all face obstacles and challenges that we're gonna have to overcome and learn from in order to reach our destiny. But to further off that, we all know like every living thing has a life expectancy. So every living thing comes to an end. And that gets us into our first topic of life after death. And the first question I want to propose to y'all is, how do y'all feel about life after death in terms of where your body and spirit goes?
My opinion about this changes. Like, I have a solid answer, and then it'll change to another solid answer with just as life goes on and as like my beliefs change. And when I was Christian, I did believe in like the heaven and the hell thing. Now that I'm spiritual, I'm not sure where the spirit goes. I know our body stays here, but we continue on. I'm not sure what happens, but I know that it's more peaceful than here. That's what I do know. I definitely believe it's a state of bliss wherever we end up or wherever we continue on to.
And it's like the only reason I asked that, well, first of all, I want to say like it's beautiful that everyone comes from like different walks of life, because you gain an understanding of everybody, you learn from everybody. But the reason I asked that question is I'm not sure if like if you've been told this before, like has it ever been to like a point where you lost a loved one and someone says like they're still here with you in spirit? Yeah, so that's why I asked that question, because I feel like your body stays here and in some form your spirit is still here.
To piggyback off of what you said, you feel me? I feel like the spirit, what you're saying, to me, I feel like, they're still around. Mm-hmm. They still connect with you. They still talk to you. I feel like they're closer than what certain people think. You know what I'm saying? They think, to me, I think certain people think that like they're far away type thing. Like maybe like when someone dies, they think that they go straight to heaven or something like that. But then, to me, I think sometimes they could be like their spirit. Like they could be right next to you, just sitting right next to you the whole time, just walking with you. Like when you open your car, they gonna slide in the car with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, certain people in your life, they won't forget about you, even like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not forgetting about them. I feel like it's the same way, their spirit. But like, the body here is,
it's just like an entity.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just here. But what's in you is, what I think is never going to go away. It's never going to perish.
Mm-hmm.
I say like kind of what y'all was saying, like your spirit, like it'll basically live on through the people that you love or that you made an impact on throughout your life. Like just like different, like good memories that you left on a person, bad memories, you know, things like that. Like they'll stick with a person, you know, they'll carry on through that.
Yeah, and I also feel like spirits that help guide you through your journey or your endeavors, wherever that may be, or wherever you're trying to go to.
Man, we still talking about like spirit, right?
Yeah, still on first.
Like the physical and like ethereal and you know, stuff like that. I feel like the physical body does die. I mean, it's obvious the physical body dies, but like energy doesn't die; it just transforms. It just moves on. So I don't feel like spirit-wise. I don't feel like a spirit dies. Nah, I feel like it's just only the physical death, or the death of the ego.
I agree with that statement. Just to put that in there, like when you said the spirit doesn't die, that's literally why I stopped saying rest in peace, and I started saying continue in peace, because that's not the end. I would say they're resting from the stresses of this life, but like there's still work to be done. I think they're still continuing to evolve past this realm. So I don't even say rest in peace no more, because I think they're still doing what they need to elevate. I don't think we're completely elevated after this.
Yeah. Hey, do y'all ever think like damn, like when you die you just wake up, like when you die you waking up, if you get what I'm saying? Like this life is a dream in a sense, but when you die you wake up and you become your highest version or something like that. Or you move on to another life depending on how you live.
Yeah, like bro, I always thought like I had like the idea like we're all asleep right now.
Yeah.
And then like you were saying, when you die, we wake up and experience like what we really should be like seeing.
Yeah.
That's something to think about. I ain't gonna hold you. That'd be hard.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Right?
Yeah, like Britt just said, she said like this world is basically like a dream that teaches you your lessons that you need to learn for, like, you know, becoming your highest version, I guess. Till you wake up and you realize that you were your highest version or something.
Right, yeah. But I definitely thought about what you just said.
Yeah.
That's really cool. A mindset like that can get you through a lot. Like if you just remember it, this is just a test.
Yeah.
It'll, you know, compartmentalize all the issues that you got and just be like, shit, it'll be okay.
Second question I want to propose is, do you believe that what you do in life affects your fate after death?
Definitely. Definitely.
Kind of like what we were saying earlier about your question. You said
like what the purpose in life is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Like we were saying, it's to you know better yourself, spread love, this and that. Kind of like we were saying earlier, if you're doing the opposite, if you like it's causing tension, causing wrath, causing just animosity, causing just unneeded energy, unneeded pressure, all that, like I feel like even to your other question too, even to the last question, because I feel like your spirit, like what if that person dies? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like their spirit isn't going to be as peaceful. Like how, like I don't know. I just don't feel like it could be like that. Just calm. Like say somebody that maybe they messed up in life. They didn't do everything perfect, but they didn't like OC. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Go out here kill somebody and still ain't repent. Still ain't. I don't care. Just the I don't care attitude. But like it can't be so peaceful on the other side. It just can't be, like, to me. I don't know.
So like I get what you're saying, but I just want to make sure like you saying like say someone's out here doing whatever like bad things. So when they die, do you think like their spirit is really not at peace or they're not relieved? Like it's kind of like what we were saying for the last question, like how some people die and it relieves you from the stress and everything. So if you flip it and you say like someone that's been causing animosity, etc., their spirit isn't at peace when they pass. That's what you're kind of saying.
Because I just don't see how, like, you get what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. Like, I don't know. It's just simple. Like somebody being nice to you, you get a treat. Somebody being bad, no, sorry, time out. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like that. Like we can get into religion too, even if it's a God or if it isn't a God. I still feel like the energy can't be a positive energy, even if you pass on. If you stay negative, you stay doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Man, it look like you want to comment. You got something to say, Sarah.
I mean, yeah, because it's interesting that you worded it like that, Elijah, because now you got me thinking maybe that's what hell is. Like, basically your spirit being incomplete or disappointed or like on edge because while you were here, you was doing wild shit. And you have to live with that memory and know that you had time to better yourself and you didn't do that. Never thought about that.
No. Yeah, that is something to think about.
And then what if that leads onto your your next life?
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
And then you basically restarting, so you gotta relearn them lessons all over again.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Like you really not at peace.
Yeah.
Hey, fool, to piggyback off of what bro, Lonte was talking about. Hey, what if and what we were saying earlier? What if like they passed on that person that was bad, and there was a friend of yours, a family member, somebody like that. You know how we said, like, say like one of our relatives that passed, their spirit's still with us, they're next to us, they here present, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if that negative spirit, you get what I'm saying, is shadowing, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you got like your uncle, say like your uncle passed, you got like your uncle's spirit, and which is a positive, you know what I'm saying? Positive type spirit. You probably chuckle whenever you see something, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the negative spirit that I don't know, like maybe it's that person in your life that keep coming around and remind you.
With that, y'all think like with that negative spirit, do y'all believe like they'll try to like tempt you to do negative things in a way? Like they'll show signs like stuff like you really shouldn't be doing, but they'll tempt you. If y'all get what I'm saying.
100%.
I get what you're saying, but I do not know. That's actually fucking terrifying. It's like getting haunted, basically. Like, I don't know.
That's probably what haunting is. If you think about it, it probably like if you think like if somebody like possession, and that's a whole nother category too. But like, somebody's being like, somebody's being possessed or something like that. You gotta think about. You just gotta think about it. You gotta think about like why. Why you got?
It's giving revenge. Like if the spirit is upset, it's like, damn, I wanna. Misery loves company, so it's like they just want other people to feel the thing that they feel. But I don't know if you're reincarnated, how? Look, it's so many different. I really don't know. But that's a crazy ass thought to think about because I don't really be thinking about the negative spirits that much. I know they exist and they're strong, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They're not stronger enough.
Oh, trust me, love wins, honey. But they still will put up a fight though. They do, because hauntings are real, and possessions, all that shit, that's super real. I don't know.
Now, I was going to say, I think honestly, it all depends on the person. Like when the individual is going through that type of scenario with those type of entities. If they have a strong spiritual background, or a strong spiritual like an aura around them, I feel like they're protected. It's more so a vulnerability type of thing. Like if you susceptible to having like your emotions drawn from other people, or just your emotions just you can't take control of your emotions, I feel like you're more susceptible to attacks like that from entities, because you're not on that high vibration. Those entities are low vibrational entities, so they're gonna affect low vibrational, you feel me, energies.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think it's just all based on your energy.
Energy.
Agree. But also what I noticed, I agree with you, Tay. Like they do prey on vulnerability and people that open themselves to being manipulated like that, for sure, over and over. But I feel like also when you're doing well and your spirit is clean, is pure, you know what I'm saying? They also try to attack because they're like, oh no, y'all, they're haters, basically. Like I've been like there's a lot that has happened to me before, and other people too. It's not just me. Like if you're doing well, like they say there's every level brings a new devil or whatever, like that. That's real. Like they try to tear you down. So even if you're doing good, headstrong, you know what I'm saying, everything straight, I feel like they still try you. It's about how you react to it. I feel like they attack everybody.
Yeah.
That's the wildest part to me. But I do agree with what you said, though.
Oh, and sir, I'm glad you did bring up like reincarnation, because that gets into my next question. Do y'all believe in reincarnation?
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Because like with the personally, like when we talking about with spirits, like how like a part of someone's spirit does stay here, depending on how that person was in their past life, they come back as a positive energy of something of some form, or a negative energy of some form, depending on the person. So I just wanted to get y'all thoughts about that.
I was gonna say, y'all seen the Tupac video where it was something where like I think he was a spirit and he sat on the bench and I think it was like a pigeon or something like that. I just feel like a whole lot of like reincarnation is just like subliminal in everything, like movies. So like I just feel like if they bring it up in shows and it's in The Simpsons and all of that, and they talk about that type of shit, I just feel like it's real. It's gotta be.
I feel like it is. I feel like different things is going definitely from a loved one, yourself, anything. They had that special energy too. Definitely feel like, they come back, or you get reminded of, they might, like a bird or something, like you were saying, come by, realize, like you're just staring at you, looking at you, like, yo, like, I'm your grandmama, like, what's up? What's up? What you been doing? You know what I'm saying? I feel like stuff like that really happens. Even I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it don't even gotta be a living thing. It could be an object that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they come back as some form, object, whatever, positive energy, depending on how that person lived in their past life.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying before, like reincarnation was like an actual thing. Like, just saying hypothetically, like say you, like in this life you were a person, say in the next life you reincarnated into another person. I feel like in that second life you will be able to have, with all the life lessons you learned in that first life, I think you would be able to apply them better in that second life. Like say you ain't had the best life, you know, you make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes, but you know, in that second life, say you be more successful, more confident, and more just intelligent about things that you didn't know before, but you or be more prepared for it now.
Now, before we get into our next topic, does anybody have any closing remarks on life after death?
I feel like you shouldn't be worried for I feel like a lot of people scared of death, but I feel like you can be like scared of death, but it's like I just feel like you should just. Everybody always talk about death is just easier than life, and just I don't know, I just feel like it's peaceful and probably another experience that like we just haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Just say be the best you can possibly be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun while you're
Live with the results.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like I said before, all living things have to come to an end. So that's why you should live life to its fullest. Make sure y'all cleansing yourself physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything. I'll say at the end of the day, do what makes you happy, find your own purpose.
Yes, sir.
So,
Try to become your greatest version.
Definitely.
Salvation is key.
Going into this next topic, topic of your upbringing or growing up and how it affects who you are today. I want to pose the first question, which is, what are some factors that you think affected who you are today?
Is it taught values, or you just taught values?
Like anything that you think affected who you are today.
I would say, I don't know. I grew up, my parents always told me to be me, regardless of who the fuck cared, who you feel me, anything. They always told me to be the trendsetter in the room. And honestly, I feel like that really pushed me to become who I am today, because like I honestly don't give a fuck who don't like me, who like me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be me regardless. So can't nobody change who I am. Like they told me to be the independent at a young age for becoming independent. I was watching my dad being in a split home. I was watching my dad just grind as he was by himself this whole time, just grinding to make sure I was straight. So I was able to pick up those kind of like traits or I don't know, characteristics from my dad, just seeing him grind, and that just turned me into who I am today. Be myself, set the trends. Don't be a follower, always be a leader.
when mine be to always fight, you know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. That's one of the main things I've learned throughout my whole family. Not even just my parents, like uncle, grandma, you know what I'm saying, auntie. Just to keep fighting. Keep fighting, keep your head up, do it all. Yeah, don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, play you. Just, stand your ground and keep fighting. Even through a sickness, especially with my family, boy, like, oh my God. That's like one of the main things that I really learned to, like, throughout it all though. I've learned that, yeah, you gotta keep fighting, like, even if it hurts. Even with my dad, like, I'm seeing him, like he's saying, like, Robin, that's my mom, man. He's saying, Robin, like, it hurts, but all right, I got it. I can't, It's just through it all, Keep going, bro. Keep going. Don't stop.
Growing up, it was instilled in me to love others, to always show love. So that's a huge part of who I am. Also, like I said, last time, treat others how you want to be treated. As basic as it is, it's a life. That's how I live my life. It's a great way to live your life because it's kind of like it doesn't always come back to you, but you already know you gave respect, so you're good regardless. Keeps your karma clean, you know. And basically just, I would say the whole don't be a follower thing that Tay said, but that wasn't exactly instilled in me. That was something that I learned outside of my house, outside of my home, but it's a big part of who I am today. Also, getting teased is a big part of who I am today too. When I was younger, because you said anything from your past that makes you
anything that affected who you are today.
Yeah, growing up, just being a weirdo, because I've always been a weirdo. Like,
no, I wouldn't say you're weird. You're unique.
Okay.
Different.
Period. Thank you.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I would say I was categorized as a weirdo, like pretty much forever, and I used to hate it. And I would get teased, bullied, all that, you know. But now, today, I would rather be a weirdo than a copy paste ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, people who are like
Acts.
label or weird or like, yeah, like you're saying, like weird. Those people like become like successful, very successful. They understand what their purpose is. They understand what they're trying to do in life.
Yeah, and
They know themselves.
Yeah, they know
Exactly.
them. Yeah. They can't. Nobody can tell them nothing.
Not only that, they see like the beauty in everything.
absolutely.
Like, it'll be.
That's why I said like no. I wouldn't say weird. You're unique. You're different.
But it's but you know what I'm saying, to go with what Sarah talking about, because I feel what she's saying about it's some assholes.
Yeah, you definitely
Don't think like that. And like I remember back then I got bullied in that shape. Like I remember like that goes with what Sarah was talking about. 'Cause stuff like people don't understand, bullies can shape you for the rest of your life with like when it comes to like just like meeting somebody new, oh God, here we go. I'm gonna have to all right. Let me put on the armor. Let me get ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just never
That molds you.
Yeah, it's just it's like what's it called? Paranoia. You just I don't know, certain things can really hit your life hard and people don't really understand even the little things. Like somebody's saying, first time somebody's saying shut up to somebody, that could really fuck somebody up. Like like depend on that person, you know what I'm saying? It could be the simple things, you know? Yeah, that be shaping people.
I agree. And it's like, it didn't, well, for me, I wouldn't say it molded me per se, but when I tell you my adult self tries to, well, I don't try to, I definitely cater to my younger self by living in that weirdness or that uniqueness. Because when I was bullied for it, I would try to conform and I would try to change it. And that's, you know, I was so lost as a child because like I didn't have that in my ear telling me to be myself and accept myself and that everything is okay. I didn't really receive that per se. So as I'm older and I'm teaching myself that, I think back and I can see so many instances of me getting bullied, talked about, laughed at by girls and boys. Like just niggas was mean. Like people were mean if you were different, and I've always been different. And now I stand in that and I fucking love it. And it's like the little kid in me is okay. Like the little kid in me is happy that I never lost that. So I wouldn't say it shaped me, but it motivates a lot of the things that I do every single day. So that has a lot to do with who I am. And it has a lot to do with like my self-love journey and all of that.
That's facts.
I would also say your experiences too, like y'all was saying, like your experiences basically do, but like those core experiences that you experienced, like for example, one thing that really changed me in like man time for real was when I got robbed. Like I was just like, damn, I ain't never experienced that shit before. Guns to your back, like nah, Like that shit'll wake you up. I was green back then, but after that experience, bro, never again. Telling you.
Yeah,
And also like my experience with psychedelics too. Like that experience within itself shaped me into who I am too. Because it gave me a broader aspect of life.
Does anybody else have like a life-changing experience that stuck with you and completely made you live different?
I say so.
What happened?
Like, I say, well, it's not like it had like a really, really, really bad impact because I learned how to like manage and overcome it. But I say like just my move from West Virginia to Maryland, because I lived in West Virginia the first 11 years of my life. You know, I had comfortability there, family and everything, and you know, confidence was the thing that I had to build back up. Because when I moved West Virginia, I had everybody, you know, friends, family, everything. You know, moved to Maryland, it's only a few people that I know for real. So, like, you go meeting whole bunch of new people, new surroundings, new environment, and it's just like, you know, I didn't have as much confidence when I moved because people wasn't necessarily bullying, but you know, people they're kind of like mess with the new kids, see what he about, like, yeah, he from West Virginia, he this, he that, and whatever. I had to like be able to overcome that and be able to integrate and, you know, like build myself back up to be able to communicate with others and everything like that.
Well, I say personally, I can't think of nothing for me, but I can tell you one thing, like doing this podcast now, it's kind of shaping me into a different person. Like I'm evolving into a different person. Because y'all know me, I'm quiet, I keep to myself. But doing this podcast, broadcasting it to like thousands of people, like letting them understand who I am. Basically just having y'all, having people into my life.
To piggyback off of what Matt said, like, bro, I'm gonna be straight up. Like before I met y'all, like all y'all, like even Lante, like I don't know. I ain't trust nobody. I was like, fool. Dang, I was going through a lot of drama, and it was coming to a point I was like, bro, I ain't gonna have like, no like bros. I ain't gonna have no like gang. I ain't gonna have just like all I got is just family riders. You know, I just got family. But then when I met y'all opened the door to me personally, kind of like what Matt was saying, that just be open, and like my whole mood kind of changed a little bit, like not even a little bit, like a whole bunch, like, cause bruh, y'all know, like I would just, we'll go out somewhere and I'd be like, yeah, this gonna be, I feel it. Like meeting y'all kind of like taught me new things for real, cause like the people I was hanging around with, obviously it got me into certain things, and the people that I should have been hanging around with, I really wasn't hanging around with at the time. But it's just, you know, ever since I met y'all, it did change. Cause like you think of, think about what if we all didn't meet? Like it just been, I don't know. And I feel like y'all did, you know, have a big, major impact. Even with art, like y'all put y'all, cause like bro, all I had was family telling me about art. You know, family, I'm like, all right, yeah, they just, you know what I'm saying? They just saying good job, you know, it's family. But you know, y'all, when I first started this, you know, even bro, it get deeper than that. Loved ones that passed, y'all been around, y'all been here, you know, it gets deeper than that. I ain't gonna get too deep, but just know your friends can definitely have a big major impact in a person's life.
Definitely.
Cap.
Definitely. I love all y'all, man.
One love.
Sir.
You want to know the great thing about this? Like everybody in the gang, right? It's like each and every one of us, we come from like here, but we all come together.
Happen for a reason.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, bro.
Talking about on camera is so weird, but y'all already know. But in 2015, like when I lost my mom, like that completely, my heart's beating fast because it's on camera, but like it changed me for real. Like it's another level of like strength that I know that I'm capable of, and it keeps getting more and more. But I was 18, but when I tell you, like, it made me go hard for my little brother. Like, ride or die. It was already like that, but now it's just like, yeah, he irritates me and stuff, but it made me really tap into my role for my family. And even though it's a lot, it's something I can handle because I feel like everything happens for a reason, and it happened to strengthen me. And I feel like after that happened, there's so much. I'm much more intuitive. I feel like I'm much more empathetic and compassionate. I'm much more of a motherly type of person, I think, because of my mom. And losing her is kind of like, you gotta tap into that, or you'll just never, you won't have that type of energy around you. So I had to create that within myself, basically. So I feel like that changed me forever, like forever. And I don't know if people around me can tell the difference, but personally, I can tell the difference just in my prayers and everything. And even today, even though I'm a different person than I was back then, it's like that really jump-started so much for me. So while it hurts and it's like, something that's irreversible, it also is a big part of who I am today. And I feel like it made me a better person. So I feel like, even if something seems like it's going to shit, it's happening in your favor. And it helped me look at everything like that. That's how I look at things.
I say, I ain't gonna speak too deep into it because it is a little personal, involving just the safety of the females and just females, period. Like, even if, like, my sister, my mother, little cousins that are, females, because always, little boys, bro, there's some bad little boys that really give some old men that work. Like, I ain't gonna lie, those still are, you feel me? But it's, it's some men out here that's stronger than, certain females, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely, a certain situation made me just like, it made me not, I don't play when it comes to my sister. I don't play when it comes to, like, if I'm in love with a female, her safety, like if somebody acting shady behind, like, watch out. Let him see me then. Like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my sister, like, she talking about, you threatening me, like, okay, give me the phone, let me see. Like, you talking about? Like it's just stuff like that. Yeah, it made me more like, see with it, like, okay, chill, but it did make me more like, I ain't blind, I ain't stupid to it, I ain't missing it. It made me just, be very aware of females around you and your family, and, females, period. They're vulnerable. Like, it's these people out here that just, I don't know, they tripping and they're hurting them for no reason.
You gotta protect that queens, man.
Exactly. You feel me?
Yeah. I did have.
Wouldn't be here without.
Right. No, I did have an experience though, sir. I would say being in a split home at an early age. So yeah, since I can remember, since like I think my parents they split at like 5 when I was 5. But that taught me responsibility, how to be a protector, how to be a provider. Basically, I had to grow up faster than the normal people did. I had to like understand and grow up faster than everybody else did. So I would say that experience alone shaped me to who I am today. Going into this next question, so we have the principles and morals that we learned, the lessons that we learned, the experiences that we went through, we got environments that we've been in, and we have like people we looked up to, the role models and influencers. So out of those, what do you think is the most important?
I think all of them. Shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, all of them do play a part, but
Yeah.
person,
Principles and morals and the people that you looked up to, probably the two that stand out to me the most.
To be honest, I think the environment got to be right for any of them all to be, you know what I'm saying, standing tall.
I feel like experiences, principles, experiences too. Cause you like ain't nobody walk in your shoes. Ain't nobody tell you how a situation gonna go. You gonna figure it out. You know, you gonna if you see that something that happens, it can happen in your way. It didn't happen for someone else, and they telling you, oh, it's not gonna happen. Don't listen to them. Go with your gut, your experience, and stand tall on that with your principles and your morals.
This is kind of a different way to look at it, but I would say honestly, the people you look up to, in my opinion, and I only say that because there are certain things that can happen to you when you're younger with your environment and your morals and stuff, but it's like if you're able to grow up and do that shadow work and that light work, and which is basically just tapping into your subconscious and things that you don't want to deal with, you're able to like switch things around and rewrite things to where your environment growing up or your childhood traumas, if you heal from them, that they can't necessarily hold you back anymore or affect you. So I feel like whoever you look up to has a huge impact on how you live, because kind of like that's where you're going, that's what you're going towards, and your experiences don't always determine the outcome. Able to let them go. So I would say the most important is whoever you look up to, your role models.
That's a good way to look at it. I ain't even look at it, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, cause this is, right, man, I'm just, all these is good joints. I don't know, but not the way she broke it down. I'm gonna just take the easy one. I like that one. When she broke it down, I can't even say that to that. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I think it is between like principles and morals and who you look up to.
Yeah.
Man, just to piggyback off of what Sarah said, you know, people like, whether somebody a good influence or a bad influence, you know, like say, like somebody come up in the streets, you know, they emulate like somebody they consider they OG, say they selling drugs or something, you know, you gonna look up to that person, see they got money and all these other things, you know, you gonna try and be like that person. Or say if they good, like they got a good job, got a good family, you know, you gonna strive to work harder and try to be like that person.
You know, so basically like conform to your environment in a way.
Yep.
Does anyone have any closing remarks?
I would say just always try to choose love, and you know, just try to do the right thing, because you don't know who's watching, you don't know who low-key looks up to you. And I would say to just, you know, work on yourself so that you continue to be a role model, because some people really need that, because role models don't always have to be older than you. And you know, I would say just strive to be a role model, and like I said last time, a role model to your child self. Be someone who your child self would need. That's what I would say.
Hey, that is hard.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to say.
Oh my God. That's
Philosopher out here. Big philosopher. Sam.
No. My nose.
You should just be putting them together. Just
say that again, Sarah.
So embarrassing.
Got to kill myself.
Say it again. What was that?
Say what again? The whole thing, child?
Nah, that ending part. You said you gotta be, you gotta be the hero. You gotta
be the person that the child version of you would need.
Oh my God.
Basically.
That's a banger right there.
I can't love that. I don't even got no close remarks
That's the
after
name of your
that.
book.
That
Oh my gosh.
And get some money.
You said that's Rosa Parks.
What? What? I said that is the closing remark.
I'm crying.
Bruh, inspirational. That really is like that sounds like a name of a book. I like that.
Getting into this top five. God, we got a special one this episode. We got a special one. Today's topic, top 5, gonna be on animated movies. What y'all know about animated movies? Oh yeah, if y'all watching, viewers, y'all put what y'all think the top 5 animated movies is too. I want to know what y'all think too.
All right, I'm gonna throw one out there.
Okay.
Shrek 2.
That's
Shrek 2 though.
That's my favorite one. I like that one better than the
Hold on, what was Shrek 2? What was Shrek 2 like? Was that the one he went to go rescue? What's her name?
That was the first one.
That was the first.
That was the first one.
That's when
The second one
they went to far, far away land, right?
yeah, they went to Fiona's home.
They
married her parents.
Okay, yeah.
That was hard.
Fairy Godmother? Yeah, that joint was kind of lame. It was.
Hey,
Top 5 movie you got served.
Huh?
Top 5 movie you got served.
Animated movies, bro. Animated.
Oh man.
Talking about the animated movies, bro. Oh yeah, another top 5. So yeah, Shrek is top 5. Another top 5 off Bucks. Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Bar.
Between 1 and 2.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta throw Coco in there.
Coco was like that.
Should I throw Ice Age in top 5?
Hold on. I know what Coco is, but there's so many, bro. It's heavy hitters. Bro.
Yes, but you gotta listen to the story, bro. Coco
I get
was
what you're
hard,
saying, bro, but there's so many heavy hitters, bro.
but they didn't break it down like Coco did.
All right. I tell you this. Hey, look. Hey, Eli. Are you putting Monsters Inc. over? Are you putting Coco over Monsters Inc.? Are you putting Coco over Monsters Inc.?
I can't. No. Okay, you got me on that. I can't. I love Monsters Inc.
Heavy hitters.
Like that, boy.
Yo, what is Coco, dog?
Oh, you tripping, man?
It's a newer animated movie.
Y'all gonna love that junk, fool. It's about basically what we've been talking about souls and spirits. Like right along.
Y'all want to know another joint? Soul.
That joint was
I've
like that.
never seen that. I heard it was so good.
I gotta watch.
Heavy hitters.
Yeah, but is it in the top 5 though?
I mean,
because
it's
what
hard.
we got so far.
Oh, you just talking about just entertainment wise, like just favorite. Cause like that joint was speaking.
If we talking about substance and meaning, then Soul and Coco is definitely in the top 5s.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just talking about just general
entertainment.
Yeah, general entertainment.
Toy Story did that too, though.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
They always have like meaning.
Hoodwink.
Hoodwink.
It was alright.
I think I watched that.
I've never seen that.
It said Hoodwink.
Ratatouille, yes sir. My dog.
Ratatouille
Definitely had meaning. Definitely had
right ass niggas, man.
That's tough.
Ratatouille is top 5.
It is. That's like number 6.
I don't know if it's top 5.
That shit is not top 5.
I would say
like that.
Fuck
Lion King 1.5. I would say it's top 5.
Lion King definitely top 5.
Lion King, y'all overrated.
Overrated.
1.5.
Actually, 1.5.
1.5. That's the joint where they was in.
Nah, Lion King got overrated.
Nemo better.
No,
Finding Nemo is
Alright.
fire.
I
I don't think
Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
No, it ain't better than Shark Tales. Sorry.
Shark
Shark
Tales.
Tales.
Ooh.
It ain't better than
Shark
Shark
Tales.
Tales.
Shark Tales was fine.
Shark
better than
Tales
Shark
was
Tales.
fire, but it wasn't better than
Subliminals and all of that.
Yeah, definitely
Y'all
was.
niggas, bro, hold up. No, Sarah, I got it. Sarah. These niggas don't like Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
I like
That's
you.
OC.
Where's your heart? Where's your love? He found his son. Bruh. He went through hell.
Hey, look, if I'm being honest, I put Finding Dory over Finding Nemo. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Not gonna hold you.
Matt,
Nah,
somebody with the biggest, fattest hands to slap that shit, bro. Oh my god.
I'm confused.
I ain't
You
really,
was a wild nigga.
hey, I ain't really Finding Nemo. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
So
Bruh.
Lion King 1.5 and Finding Nemo, you don't rock with these?
Yes.
I put Back at the Barnyard better than both of them jokes.
Ja
What the
like,
fuck is
Ja like,
happening?
Ja like.
You
You on this something. You on this something.
The Barnyard?
But it ain't top.
But that joke was tough.
It
I'm
ain't
about to step out this meeting because y'all are.
Hold on, so what we got? We got Shrek 2, we got Toy Story, and we got Monsters Inc.
Oh yeah, that's a good 3 to start out
Monsters
with.
ain't cool.
Cool.
I
So
mean, I love
Monsters Inc.
Monsters
is great.
Inc,
is
but
it? You sound like it ain't top 5 to you.
nah, Monsters Inc. definitely top 5.
Oh well.
No, I got you. I got number 4.
Well,
Jimmy
Cars.
Neutron movie.
Cars.
I mean, compared to Blockbusters, though.
yeah, we talk about. We ain't talking about like the shows.
A
that-
Bug's Life?
Nah, the movie came out
It
before
was
the
a
show.
movie.
What you mean?
For real.
Nigga, the movie was in theaters.
Oh.
It came out. I wasn't. Hell, I ain't. Oh, really? I had that joint on DVD. You feel?
Do y'all think A Bug's Life is up there?
Definitely, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to
don't know
say, y'all.
top 5, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna
It
say
might be 6.
I don't know top 5, but it's good.
A Bug's Life?
It's 6.
Like
Six
that.
or seven.
That was literal
Right.
genius.
Oh, wait a
Okay,
minute.
a B movie.
Oh, that was hard. That was hard.
It ain't
That
better
was
than
hard.
A Bug's Life. It's not better than
The
a
B movie was better than Buzz Life to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
It wasn't better, but
It
it
was
was
better to me.
more
You said
realistic.
it was better?
Yeah, B movie was better because the message to me, the message behind B movie was way better.
I agree with that.
Oh, sure.
But A Bug's Life was all around fire. And it was top 5 and it deserved its flowers.
Like,
Honorable
The
watch that
Lion
joint.
King 1.5?
mention.
I put Jungle Book.
Tarzan. Tarzan top.
Let's talk
Hold
about
up.
it.
Did we
Let's
say
talk about it.
Tarzan?
Hold up.
Let's talk
Throw
about
this
it.
laptop at the wall right now. If y'all say Tarzan
Let's
is
talk
not.
about it. Let's talk about it. Cause like Jungle Book, Tarzan, it's like they right there neck and neck to me.
Jungle Book overrated.
Who said
Nah,
that?
you lost me. You lost me.
Kente said
Oh.
that.
He said Jungle Book is overrated.
I'm not gonna hold you. Jungle Book OC, bro. Jungle Book better than Tarzan to me.
Hell no.
Hey,
What are y'all
It's
talking
neck
about?
and neck for me.
Bro, we talking about that movie in 19 something. Like we talking about like what?
We're talking about bare necessities.
Bro, yes, that was
Yes. Yes.
Tarzan was just out there, bro. Bare
Open-
necessities.
Open season was. Please, y'all are blowing me tonight.
Open season.
Oh, that's when they went into the people's neighborhoods and they was eating their
Man,
food.
who ain't better than that shit?
They
That's
went
hard.
over the hedge.
That's
Over the hedge?
Hedge is
Ooh.
hard too. Now you
Ooh, that was hard.
Oh, that was 2 different ones? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Over the Hedge then. Sorry.
But
Over
what
the
about
Hedge.
Mulan?
That's
Oh,
what
we
I'm
can get Mulan. Oh yeah, Mulan.
Mulan? Number 1.
Oh,
Nah,
Mulan.
I put Moana.
They can
You
find
said-
that.
You said who?
Moana.
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 Who's
That was
that?
really good.
Oh, you ain't hip?
Nah,
Ain't
but
that
I'm
ain't that the recent one?
Yeah, that's the joint with the rock playing. One of the.
Yeah, I ain't see that joint.
definitely Mulan.
So what about
definitely
Princess in the
top
Fall?
five.
What about Princess
Mulan
in the
number
Fall?
one. Top two and she ain't
Ooh.
two. Hey.
So are we agreeing Mulan top 5?
Hell no.
Dude, what?
Top
What?
10. Top 10.
Mulan?
Top 5.
Hold on. How about Kung Fu Panda?
That's
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
shit no what's his name?
That's
Shit no
definitely not.
Mulan.
That is
ain't
like
shit no Mulan.
that's definitely not top 5.
You said CC.
I ain't gonna hold you. Neither one of them top 5.
Yeah.
Y'all
Mulan.
niggas is
Mulan.
The
Mulan,
visuals
heavy
and the
hitter.
music in Mulan was
Mulan
like
is a heavy hitter.
shit. The visuals
Nice.
and Kung Fu Panda.
But I tell you what was
elite.
better than both of those.
What?
You better not say that. You better. Oh, all right.
Up.
I fuck with but I fuck with all these. I ain't gonna hold you.
The dog was funny. The whole joke. The
It ain't
little boy
top
was
5 though. I feel Up ain't top 5 though.
Up his ass.
What?
That shit is ass.
Yeah.
No.
I'm still stuck
Fucking
on Lion King
pointless.
1.5.
Some of these motherfucking movies be pointless.
So what about Lilo and Stitch?
I was going to say that.
Shit, elite.
I feel like
What
that's
about-
overrated.
Hell no.
Lilo and
Yeah.
Stitch?
Yeah, see, I put Up over that.
Up his ass, that old ass nigga.
Bruh.
What about Emperor's New Groove though?
Who?
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Yes. Emperor's
Put it
New
in there.
Groove.
Fire.
Gotta be in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Fire.
That was one of my favorite movies, fool.
Huh? Come on now. I love that.
Hey Eli, what you on, fool? What you on?
Taking Wally over that. Like,
Oh nah.
Wally?
Nah.
taking Wally over that.
I take it back. Wally was ass.
Got it. nigga.
Nah,
I
no,
take it back.
no.
That shit was ass.
I put the Incredibles before Wall.
Yeah, incredible.
Incredible shit.
Incredible.
That's number 4.
That's
Mrs.
number
Incredible?
4. That's number 4. That might be
Oh
number
yeah,
3.
we
Might
got
be top 3.
List
Might be
that.
top 3.
Incredibles
Might be
is one or two.
Oh no,
Like
I got
Incredibles.
another for y'all too. Ooh. Meet the Robinson.
That shit was ass.
Nah,
Weekend.
you lost me. You lost.
Ref.
Shit
Top
ass.
10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Okay. Chicken Little.
Ooh.
Top 10.
That's number 7.
Yes.
Yeah, I put it top 10. I put it top 10.
It might be number 4.
I got one more. I
You
got
see,
one.
your taste is off. You
Alright,
throwing me
I lied.
off.
I lied. It's number 6. It's number 6.
I
Throw
got
me
one more
off.
for y'all though. What about cars? Oh, did we say cars?
I said
Oh,
cars. Y'all
nah,
niggas was
nah.
sleeping.
Nah,
Y'all
I
niggas
can't
smoking
fade
cars.
cars.
Niggas smoking crack.
Can't fade.
Yeah, that's top
about-
15.
What
That's
about
top
Wallace and
You
Gromit,
should've-
bro?
Dang,
I don't know if that's top 15 for real. For real.
What?
What?
Cars definitely top
Cars.
15.
Nah.
Top 10
Oh,
bars.
yeah.
Top 10 bars.
Cars.
Nah,
wasn't
definitely
that
not.
good.
Let me look up children's movies because
Cars wasn't
What
that
about
good.
what about
That's
Wallace
what
and
I'm going
Gromit?
to.
Wallace and Gromit.
That shit
Yeah.
ass.
What the hell was that?
What
Yeah,
is
what is
that?
that?
I'm hip. I'm hip. What you talking about? Eli. See, everybody.
Hey,
ain't
look,
got-
I heard the
stuff.
name before.
It's
but-
like claymation. Like
Yeah.
clay animation.
Oh, like the chicken.
Chicken Run. You remember that?
Yeah,
Pick and
Run.
Run?
These niggas.
Throwback.
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Chicken
Oh, no.
Run.
That's
Yes.
a big throw. I remember that.
But I know the chicken.
You guys look funny as shit.
That's Wallace and Gromit.
Wait, I fucked with the SpongeBob movie. Did y'all fuck
Which
with the
one?
SpongeBob movie? The original, the first one?
Yeah, the first one likes that.
I fucked with that one. I would say that's top 10 though. I'm sorry, never mind.
Yeah, top 10.
Because it's a lot more fire ass movies out here. Let me see.
So what we got is number 1 as the
Ooh, Cloudy with a chance of
Mama.
meatballs.
That shit top 10.
Yeah.
It ain't top
Cloudy was
5.
hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, Despicable. Bruh, did y'all
Yes,
watch
Despicable Me
Yeah.
might be top 5. Might
Oh,
be top
yeah.
five.
Despicable Me is
Might
not
be
top
top
5.
Ooh,
Hell,
What are y'all be talking about?
the
Absolutely.
Minions.
Them joints was elite, bruh.
soundtrack for the whole joint was dog.
Real live.
Was.
Damn.
Hey, your man Pharrell produced the whole
Yeah.
Mulan definitely top 2, not 2.
Despicable Me better than that.
Y'all really tripping on
Despicable
Mulan?
Me better than that.
That's the baddest Disney princess that we ever had, bro. She went to war with the niggas, taught the niggas how to be real niggas and left, bro. That's literally a bad bitch. Like, Mulan is so fire.
feel like
She ain't better than Penny.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, the
Cruise
Proud
is kinda
Family
nice.
movie. Did you say Elisha?
The Cruise was kind of hard.
What's that?
I ain't see that.
Those is about like, what is it? Not barbarians.
The caveman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I heard that
Oh,
was good.
yeah, that was alright. That was cool.
Oh.
Oh, did somebody say flushed away?
Oh
Yeah.
Ooh.
Top 10.
What's the what?
Top 10. Top
Flushed.
10. Top 10.
No, flushed away harder than.
I never seen.
Hey, don't you said harder than Ratatouille?
Ratatouille is ass.
Hey, Chris.
Flushed away
watch your
harder
mouth.
than
Watch
Ratatouille.
your
I
mouth.
ain't gonna hold you.
Ratatouille not ass, bro.
It's
Ratatouille is not ass at all.
It's not.
That ain't ass.
Pointless.
It looks bad. What about Rio, bro?
Rango.
Oh, with the birds.
Yeah.
Shit, no.
Rio was
What
so
about Madagascar?
colorful.
Madagascar.
Oh, Madagascar. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's top 10.
That's top. That's
Top
might
10.
argue.
Shit no
Top
Mulan.
5.
Shit no Mulan. Shit no Mulan.
On Mulan,
Arguably top 5.
Arguably top 5.
Madagascar.
Yes.
Arguably.
That might be number 5.
Yes.
It might be.
I mean, that was a good.
A very good movie.
They confused me though on how they mixed it with the penguins having their own movie. Yeah, they confused
For the
me.
penguins, they had their shows
What
for
up?
a
Who
long
was
time.
that?
Yeah.
Happy?
Oh, happy. Yeah, that won't. Hold on.
Happy
Happy
Feet,
Feet.
top
Shit was
5.
ass.
Top
Shit was
5.
ass.
Happy Feet.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That. Who said
Listen,
that?
listen, I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off. Listen,
Happy Feet
Pointless.
is top 3.
Pointless.
Oh no, you're wild.
Happy
Wow.
Feet. Do y'all know the story? The lesson,
You're wild.
the
Sarah,
music,
I
the
bet
culture.
You're
Preach.
wild.
preach.
You're wild. Top 3.
Happy Feet was
Happy-
legit
no, no, no,
one
no.
of the best fucking
Me
movies I've
number
ever
4, but
seen.
hey, it's all right. But Happy Feet up there. Happy Feet in there.
Yeah, that
Happy
was
Feet
up
in
there.
there.
I forgot all
It
of
was cute as shit.
it was big culture in there, and they taught you the ecosystem. Like there was so much.
My man said,
Y'all frying me.
Pointless.
Happy Feet was hard, bro. I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
what we already got on the list, though?
Yeah, what we
Cash
got?
App you 3
Yeah,
dollars.
look,
We got.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Do
Madagascar better be on
we
that.
agree on Incredibles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
definitely.
Number 1.
Shrek.
Yes.
Wait, that's
Nah.
number 1?
Nah,
Shrek, the first Shrek is
it ain't top 5. The
Shrek
first
is
Shrek
not
top
top
5.
5?
Nah.
and y'all still listening to this.
Shrek top 5.
Shrek is legit a
He
legend.
fried.
That's 20 years old, actually.
So do we agree on Shrek?
Yeah.
Like,
I
yeah.
guess.
Toy
Yes.
Story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 3.
That's 3. 2 more.
2 more. Oh, we did. We said the Emperor's New
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh
This shit
yeah.
not.
And Happy Feet.
Hell no.
Happy
We
y'all
got too many bangers.
next time we're all together, we gotta watch Happy Feet.
I already
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, I already seen
Nah.
it.
I'm gonna force y'all. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take your eyes open and I'm gonna put it on the TV.
Shit, y'all ain't gotta agree with it. I'm gonna just throw it out there. But
Bullshit. Here we go.
Beowulf.
Bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, nah, my nigga can't.
I
Hey,
ain't
all right,
seen that.
listen.
Yeah, I don't know if it's top 5, but that joint was like that.
It was.
Nah,
Wasn't
Kente, say it with your chest, son. Say it with your chest.
Nigga, that shit was like that, nigga.
Yeah, it's top 5, right? That's number 5.
I'm
That's
crying.
number 5. Beowulf number 5, bro.
All right. So what's the last? got last two.
Mulan.
Well,
Shit,
we
I'm
ain't put
with
Emperor's
you.
New
I'm with
Groove
you
on
with
there.
Mulan.
We ain't put it
Bro,
on there.
Beowulf is better than
Oh,
that.
so is Emperor's New Groove on there?
I thought everybody said yeah.
That's like
Top five.
We had Monsters,
Can't
ain't
freak those.
Oh,
Monsters
Monsters
Inc.
Inc. Monsters Inc. is
I
number
just
four.
say, yeah.
It's number four. I got you, Eli. I don't know if it's top five though. Remember Monster House?
Oh, yeah, that joint was
Top
good. but I
five.
It's top
All
five.
right, that's
That
number
was
five.
scary.
That's number 5. That's the last time I'm switching. That's
Top
number
Double Cracker?
That's number
I don't
5.
think it was top
I'm not going to
five,
lie.
though.
Wait,
I don't know if it's
Look,
top.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
I don't know if it's
five.
top 5.
It's like number 8, number 9.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way they made them characters look on there had me like, oh
That
shit.
joint was
That shit is-
terrifying.
Bullshit on my man Jimmy Neutron, dog.
No.
Stop
Right,
playing with
right.
Finding Nemo. Like that's not a real.
I know. Finding Nemo is up
All of
there.
No.
Hall of
Finding
Fame.
Nemo not better than Jimmy though.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
You
I
mean
don't look at-
Neutron?
I don't look at it as a movie though.
I
But
don't.
it's
Right.
a movie though.
But
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't look at it as a
cartoon
movie
movie.
either. I don't look.
That's what we talking about.
No.
No, we talking about like
Separate entities.
we
It's
talking
the same thing, fool.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nah, Jimmy
It's
got
the same. This nigga, it's the same animation, dog.
It's not.
Yes,
nigga,
it
Wally.
is.
Wally don't got a show.
Fuck Wally.
Hey
Bro,
man.
watch them out, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Wally
Wally.
just-
Fuck Wally and Eve.
Wally had meaning to it too.
Fuck
Yeah.
Eve.
Barely.
What?
John was ass.
Barely.
Ja Rock with Ice Age.
Yeah,
Not
it
top
was
I
like
said
Ice
that.
Age was cool.
Not
Oh,
top five.
y'all remember Robots?
that was hard.
Robots.
That's
I
like
do
number,
remember.
that's like number 12, number 13 maybe. Like number 12, 13.
Y'all ever seen The Humpback on Notre Dame?
That don't scare me as a child. I didn't watch
Nah,
that.
I ain't rock with that.
I only read the book.
Notre
That was
Dame.
enough for me.
Back at Notre Dame.
Hey, fool, I ain't gonna hold you. That Spider-Man joint kind, like you need to put that. That's new, but like I mean, it's OC kind of like Spider-Man. That one.
Spider Verse.
Yeah.
I can't think of no more animated movies. So
We just
could
got
buy
real.
Mulan.
We
The
got
Hey Arnold movie.
no.
Why you keep doing shows? Somebody
Right.
kick him out.
I got y'all. Everybody skipped over this one. A Goofy movie.
I think I said that, James.
Top 10. I think it's top 10.
I ain't trying to hear it. Y'all been getting on me about the show, so no.
I'm not gonna hold
Fuck
you.
that.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
This what we
No.
all been missing. This what everybody missed on their little plate, their appetite. You know what I'm saying?
It better be top 5, bro.
Oh, it's most definitely.
Oh,
Alvin
top
and the
5.
Chipmunks.
No.
No.
What? Not even animated. That's the same as Stuart Little.
I'm back. I'm fried.
Oh my gosh. All right, so Mulan, cool. We got our top 5.
All right, so what's debated? What are we debating for 5? We debating Mulan,
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove for number 5.
I thought Emperor's New Groove was like 4 or 3.
Nah,
What
We
about
put Monsters
Ratatouille?
Inc. at 4.
yeah, Monsters.
Oh, what are the rankings?
All right, so number 1, y'all want to put Incredibles number 1?
Yeah, might as well.
It's between Incredibles, Shrek, and Toy Story for number 1.
Toy Story number
Right.
Yeah, Toy Story number 1.
No.
Toy Story number 1. They've been so
It's tough. Cause
They've been so
all
consistent.
right, yeah. Toy Story, because the Shrek movies fell off after probably number 2 or 3.
So Toy Story, Incredibles, Shrek.
Shrek number 3? Y'all gonna
I put
Shrek number 2.
I put Shrek 2.
Thank you. Okay, top 2.
Okay.
Top 2.
Incredibles. He took a
probably-
break.
That's number
Yeah,
3.
Incredibles 3.
Playoff.
Incredibles 3.
And Monsters Inc. 4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Saying.
yeah,
Yeah. And then Emperor's New Groove number 5.
I can't do it.
Emperor's New Groove?
Not at number 5. It's too many. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so
Dangers.
it's a debate between Emperor's New Groove.
You put Nemo in them 5.
Mulan
no.
and Nemo.
Nah.
So for shark tails.
No.
That's where that
Or
nigga.
Madagascar.
That's debatable.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Maddie. Yeah, Madagascar.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, they did have a timeline. I mean, they did fuck it up. These dumbass penguin movies.
So Glenn
Oh
Rose and
no,
all.
Happy Feet. Happy Feet.
Happy Feet,
Happy
like
Feet
that.
is fucking ass.
Yeah, Happy Feet number 5. Bro, I keep
Shit is
flipping.
ass.
Oh.
Happy Feet, I will defend Happy Feet till I die because that's a bomb
Look
ass.
that dumbass shit up right
So you
now.
taking Happy Feet or
Footwork
Mulan?
was like that.
No.
I get
Over
what-
Mulan? What?
No,
No.
I said you taking Happy Feet or Mulan.
Oh,
I'm
Mulan.
taking Mulan.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm taking Mulan.
Fucking
I'm taking
dumbass
Happy
penguins and
Feet.
shit. Yeah, this dumbass shit. Happy Feet. Maybe if
I
motherfucking
realize.
dumbass niggas wasn't throwing shit in the motherfucking water, we wouldn't have to make a movie
Look.
about these niggas. Ice Age better than Happy Feet.
That's cap. Ice Age
Yeah.
with the woolly mammoth
Oh,
nigga?
yeah.
That's a
No.
slippery slope. That's a slippery
Yeah.
slope right there.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
what the
I don't
fuck
even know
was
what Ice Age is about. Like,
That's what I'm
Better
saying.
get
Everybody just-
Elijah, we really be here. Like,
That's what I'm saying. We just said that at the same time. Fuck Ice Age.
because we don't know what it's about. It's a nigga that chases a acorn, and then what else? Like, that's
Nah,
it.
With
he
some,
just
with
used
some
to come out
flight looking
excited.
nigga. The nigga with some
Alright,
bro,
take it
what
back,
is
I take
that
it
little
back.
animal?
No.
All right,
Fuck
Cece
Ice
took it
Age.
back.
Fuck
Took it back.
Ice Age.
That long
I don't know what's gonna be
fucking
top
thing.
5. That's Madagascar.
Yeah.
Man,
Unless
if,
we gonna
if
say
y'all
Kung Fu
want
Panda.
y'all want it so bad,
Kung Fu
I
Panda.
put Mulan, but I don't know.
Hell nah.
Mulan
This
is
nigga
really
Kente
like that.
blowing me, bro.
The song, the
Bruh.
soundtrack, fire. It
I
really.
ain't took Mulan in years since I was little, so I don't remember.
Kung Fu Panda shitting on Mulan.
Kung Fu.
They use y'all wow. Like, bruh.
That ass panda went doing
Man, get to
shit.
saying anything.
What? Kung Fu Panda would beat any nigga ass. What are you saying?
Somebody get their meds. I'm stressed. Kung Fu Panda?
Niggas fucking around and take Beauty and the Beast over that shit. I ain't
Hell
old.
Beauty and the Beast over what?
Kung Fu Panda, bro. I don't really
Hell no.
like
as
no.
hell. You
You
stupid
was
as
a
hell.
wild nigga.
You
Kung Fu
weren't
Panda
doing
top
that.
That's not like
15.
saying you gonna take Aladdin over Kung Fu Panda.
No, you think about it. Beauty and the Beast, bro. That's a bro. Nigga, stop playing.
That shit old as hell. Old as dirt. Nobody care about that movie.
That
Old
joint,
ass shit.
Beauty
that
and
joint had
the
that
Beast.
joint had a little
top
meaning to
30.
it, man.
1980s bullshit, man. Man, we tired of that shit. Wait, did we say Lion King?
No,
I tried to say 1.5. Hakuna
No
I
good.
Matata?
don't know about the
No
one.
good. No good.
The 1.5, bro. That's when Timon and Pumbaa was on a whole adventure. I was like,
don't matter.
Oh yeah, that fight was OC.
Them niggas was prey.
Nah, this ain't even top 5, but I'm just gonna say it. Y'all rock with the Polar Express.
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about.
wow.
See, that's what I'm
Sorry.
talking about. Now I'm about to get you. That's what I'm talking about.
But I don't think it's top 5. I don't
That ain't
think
top 5.
it's probably top 10.
Oh my
Top
Number
10.
9.
Top 10.
Number 9.
Definitely
Number
top
7.
Number 9.
Polar Express was extremely heartfelt. Like, that was very fire.
And that shit make you want some hot chocolate. I stamp.
That
better
shit
than
made me want to
Mulan.
ride a train.
Better than Mulan.
Bro, what's that
Bro.
film, bro?
Bro, it gotta be Madagascar, bro.
Gotta be Madagascar.
Yeah.
Over Emperor's New Groove?
Yep.
Isla? Cusco?
See, I
That's a
don't
little
want
bit
to
too
do
old.
it, but
Oh,
the general synopsis is sounding like Madagascar.
pull the lever, Frank. Y'all gonna do that? Y'all wow.
All right, we gonna put Emperor's New Groove.
All right, put a vote to it. Put a vote to it.
Okay.
What?
Madagascar, Emperor's New Groove.
Don't
All in
Madagascar.
favor. All in favor of Madagascar. Who is it? Eli,
Me.
Chris.
That's a hard decision.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
I take Aladdin over that.
Aladdin?
Over what?
Over some-
Over what?
Over
A nigga with a carpet? We got a rub.
Bro, it's Emperor's New Groove, bro.
Emperor Groove is
No,
actually
we
no
only got-
snitch on that.
It's Madagascar.
We only got 2 for
Madagascar.
There's only two. They only got 2 votes for it.
Incredible should be at the top. Incredible shitting on Shrek. I'm sorry. That ogre nigga is just not that. It ain't better than nigga. I'm sorry, nigga.
Hey,
My
Chris,
nigga-
Chris, I'm just like with you in a way, bruh.
Especially the last Incredible nigga. The baby is
And-
shitting
and-
on Shrek.
Nah,
Shitting on Shrek.
And
Nah,
just
I wouldn't say the
and
last. Just the original.
And
The
you
original.
burnt just and
Original
you
was
burnt,
it.
no, you burnt just like
No, because you know when you seen The Incredibles, you was rocking with Jack. You was hyped when you seen Jack. You was hyped when you seen my man run on water.
But how many movies does Shrek have?
Oh my.
How many movies does Shrek have that were OC?
And you was excited when you seen my man.
But-
Mr. Incredible,
But Shrek had too many characters that were low key, that were funny.
Yeah. That joke was like that, but it ain't better than Shrek because Shrek had multiple good movies and I don't give a fuck.
Only Shrek 1 and 2 was like that, and Incredible shit on both of them. Like y'all.
And that's why Donkey would be charged.
What's the 5th? What is the 5th?
It's Emperor's New Groove. We both.
No, Emperor's New Groove because niggas.
No.
Vote for it.
Bro,
No,
here we go
Shrek
again.
wins no big card.
Bro, we voted for it. No,
No,
only 2 niggas.
Look,
Nah.
Emperor's New Groove, but Madagascar honorable mention.
So who got Emperor's New Groove? Who voted for Emperor's New Groove?
Me.
I thought it was Monsters Inc.
No, that's number
No.
4.
It ain't 4.
Bro, say Madagascar, bro.
Bro, they
Say
had
Madagascar, bro.
What is a tie? Something?
Tie. So we can
Give
tie and then we
Madagascar
pick.
honorable mention. So is number 5 Emperor's New Groove.
Madagascar.
Yes.
Madagascar.
It definitely is.
Damn.
Look that shit up. Emperor.
We gonna put Madagascar 5B.
Hell nah.
5.
comments.
Emperor's New Groove.
Comments
This
go crazy
nigga-
on them, y'all.
Y'all let us know.
Go crazy comments. 'Cause
Emperor's New
Hey,
Groove.
Go ahead,
over
Emperor's New Groove
Madagascar.
all day.
The real no. Madagascar.
Yeah.
Look at all the characters in Madagascar.
Matter of fact, I want to know what the viewers, what they 5 is,
Who? Oh, the viewers.
True.
because
Man,
you
what's up
might
with it?
look, y'all might get blocked off y'all 5. Not gonna hold it.
Hey,
It's like nah, but yeah, let us know what y'all 5 is.
so
Toy
Coco.
Story, Shrek, Incredibles,
Tarzan shitting on Emperor's New Groove though.
Monsters Inc. and Emperor's New Groove. That
That's
is
wild.
the 5. That is the
Check
5.
below and stitch out the fucking.
Oh, Chris, that is
Oh.
the 5. So is that it? Anybody got
That's
any closing remarks?
Yeah, my
That's
closing.
it.
Emperor's New Grove ain't number 5. Leave
Bro,
the
we gonna-
comments.
Yeah, we gonna let the people decide that. We gonna let the people decide that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all talk, man.
Look. Matter of fact, you lucky I can't put a poll up. Matter of fact, if y'all think Emperor's New Groove is 5, put Emperor's New Groove in the comments. If y'all think Madagascar is 5, put Madagascar in the comments. We're gonna see which one get the most votes or most comments.
You better just say.
Y'all put Madagascar and I get out $500.
Cap. That's Cap. Don't listen to him. That's Cap.
Nah. Y'all put Madagascar. I match with you.
Yeah. Yeah, he talk about 5 cents.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been the second installment of Intellectually Speaking, man. And once again, it's been your host, Matt, with the fam, Eli, Kent, Chris, Sarah,
Keep wearing a mask.
out here with Fuego Bands Lante. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again. Can y'all like, comment, subscribe, even repost if y'all really rock with it. Appreciate the support, love, peace, soul, positivity, and we out.